Hello, everyone. So we are going to be looking at how to use FlipGrid. So FlipGrid is great for obviously video responses, but what's great about FlipGrid is that students can also can reply to each other. So, in a math class, if I have the students make a video showing their work and showing a strategy, then I can have other students use one of the math talks, which would be, do you agree or disagree with this and why? They could watch each other's videos and then reply that way. So let me get out of my FlipGrid. I'm going to show you how to get there. You're going to go into FlipGrid. FlipGrid is free in the sense that you can create one grid. You'll notice I called my grid Hebville Elementary. Within that grid, you can put as many topics as you want. So you would maybe want to call your grid Miss Grenzick's room or Miss Gray's room. You have your choice of what image you want to add here. And then, so once you set up your grid, you're going to want to add your students. So you go up here to Grid Actions, Edit Grid. You'll notice I have Miss White in here, Stacy in here, myself. You're just going to put the first name of a student. I'm going to put and then Miss Gray, I'm going to add her to my room. And then the identifier, you could put their first name, their last name, something that's easy to do for the student. So you're going to upload your entire class in here. And then once you do that, they're able to use and reply to all of your topics. So I'm going to update my grid. I've now set up my class. So I'm going to go and I'm going to add a new topic. So this topic title, and I suggest you title it whatever the discussion would be. So if you're doing, addition strategies, you might want to call it addition strategies. I'm going to call mine test. You can allow as much time as you want for video response, up to 5 minutes. So I'll put, 3 minutes. The students can have 3 minutes and then it cuts them off. You can add a description, the date. There's a couple of the features that are very important. This one right here says that you have to allow videos to post, so you can approve them first. This is kind of important, especially with some of our classes. I always say that I like to see what the students are saying before it gets posted. You don't have to if you've already worked with your students on how to respond to each other in a digital world and being respectful with that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to allow the videos to post. But I like to have that feature on. For the sake of today, I'm just going to turn it off. Active means if you want the topic to be active or not. Ours is obviously active. Down here, if you want students to be able to reply to each other, you're going to click this on. If you don't, maybe they're just going to reply to you. You would click it off. You can allow students to react with a mic drop emoji or something like that. The emojis are really cute. You're going to click this on. And if you're going to allow your students to add a title, then you would click it on or off. So then I'm going to create my topic. Description, test. And once I've created my topic, it's ready to go. Now, here's where I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you how to actually record a video. So here's our topic. We're going to go back in and we're going to edit this. So here's where you'll see the resource. So I'm going to record a video of myself. And so you click this. Hello, everyone. This is a test video for FlipGrid. Have a great day. And then you go to next. Now this is the cue part. I can add, I'm going to take a selfie of myself. That's going to be the image that the people see. So Miss Gray, hopefully she doesn't think I'm crazy, but I'm going to take a selfie and I'm going to go. That's my selfie. Now I can add emojis to my selfie. So I can add some really cool sunglasses to myself. These are kind of cool. I can add some other things like some food options, some animals. Let's add a bird. Let's add a toucan on my shoulder. Okay, and this is what the students would be able to do as well. I'm gonna put a toucan over here, make it a little smaller. There's my toucan. And then I'm gonna submit. So there's my video. Now, when I want to share this with my students, so here is my topic. You'll see that it's all here. It's ready to go. I'm gonna update my topic. And right here, I have share topic. So when I go to share topic, I can embed that. I can also link that. The great thing about embedding it in Schoology is that it stays right there for the students. So I'm going to copy this embed code. And then I'm going to go over into my Schoology course. I'm using Miss Grenzick's homeroom. We're going to delete it when we're done, but I'm going to put in here, I'd put the name of the prompt, addition strategies, or whatever doing. When I want to embed, I'm going to go to this insert content button. You'll see image and media. When you click on that, we are going to go from the web and we are going to embed some media. So I am going to paste that embed code. I'm going to insert my media. Now this is some great options as well. I can add a due date. I can grade this discussion if I want, add a rubric. This button here, again, like we talked about in the voice thread, I can individually assign this to students. So I could create a different prompt for my different level students in my room. And when I click individually assigned, all of the students that are linked into your course via SIS and that are in your gradebook, if you start typing their name, they'll show up. And then I can assign it to those students individually. Okay. Another thing that's great is right here, I can tag my standards. So if I'm having them doing a discussion around like fractions or something like that, I can tag the standard. So then I'm going to create that. So you'll notice when you go in here, again, I can publish or unpublish. This is what's cool. So when I go into my test, this is what my students would see. Now, that student ID is that name that I gave them when I created the class. That's why I said use their first name or their last name, or if you want to use their student ID, you can. So we'll put in Stacy because I know that we had put her name in there, Stacy. And when she clicks Let's Go, it lets her into the grid. She can now watch my video. Okay, then she can respond. So you'll see this little plus. It says your voice is awesome, share it. Now she can record something back. On this, you're just going to want to allow. Actually. And then they're going to be able to record in there. And so it's going to show up with a flash. The students are going to click allow and then they can respond. So when the students go in, this is what it would look like because they go in through Internet Explorer. So they're going to go in here. They're going to go to their BCPS 1. And when they go into their course and pull it up, this is what they'll see. Again, they're going to type in their student ID. They're going to see that and then they can respond. When they click on this, you'll see where it says, I believe it says allow flash. Yes, so they're going to close this and then they're going to allow their microphone to be used so they can record themselves. Hi, this is my response to the video in FlipGrid. And then they can review it. They're going to click next. They can take their selfie. Then they can add emojis, do all that kind of stuff there. And then when students go in and see that, they can then click on this and they can reply to each other. So, Unique might watch Stacy's video and then she might want to reply to Stacy's. Stacy, that was a great video. And then that would be her replying. So then, of course, after they responded, that they would take a selfie, and then that's done. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions on how to use FlipGrid or VoiceThread in Schoology for student responses, you can email me. You can watch these little screencasts, and then I can certainly sit with you and plan. I know it seems like a lot. FlipGrid's a lot more setting up on the front end, but it's great for student interaction, allows your students to respond to each other. And I know that one of the math practices specifically talks about discourse in math and students being able to reply to each other. So this would be a great option for you digitally to embed into Schoology. Have a great day.